Quote Retreat by Sandor. One quote, one reflection, one thought that could bring a moment of light and energy to your day. Join me as we take a look at today's quote. The quote is by Garrison Keillor. Born 1942, it reads, "A book is a gift you can open again and again." Let's take a moment together to explore the messages within this quote. Books as disposable entertainment? Think again. Today we're exploring how one of America's greatest storytellers revealed the true power of literature as an endlessly renewable gift.
That's such an intriguing way to look at Garrison Keillor's famous quote about books being gifts you can open again and again. His perspective challenges our modern consumption habits.
Do you know what fascinates me most about Keillor's journey? He started as this radio host in Minnesota, and through his unique storytelling on A Prairie Home Companion, he discovered something profound about the lasting impact of well-crafted narratives.
That's interesting. How do you think his radio experience shaped this particular view of books?
Well, imagine spending decades creating content that millions of people return to week after week. His radio show became this cultural touchstone precisely because, like a good book, people could experience it repeatedly and always find something new.
That's such a brilliant connection. The way he treated both his radio stories and written work as these precious gifts that could be unwrapped multiple times.
And you know what's striking about his background? Growing up in Anoka, Minnesota in the 1940s and 50s, he developed this distinctly Midwestern approach to storytelling. Practical, yet deeply meaningful. Like a carefully chosen gift from a close friend.
The authenticity of his work really does shine through. How do you think this influenced his massive success across different media?
Well, consider this. By 1985, A Prairie Home Companion had over 3 million listeners, and his books became bestsellers. People weren't just consuming his stories, they were collecting them, sharing them, and returning to them again and again.
That's a remarkable reach for someone who maintained such an intimate storytelling style.
Exactly. And here's what's particularly relevant today. In our era of endless scrolling and disposable content, Keillor's perspective on books as renewable gifts becomes even more powerful. It's like he was advocating for slow consumption before it became a movement.
Oh wow, you're right. His quote really does feel ahead of its time when you think about current discussions around sustainable media consumption.
And consider this. Studies show that rereading familiar books can have significant psychological benefits, from reducing anxiety to deepening our understanding of ourselves. Keillor intuited this through his storytelling practice.
That's fascinating. It adds another layer to his metaphor about books as gifts.
Do you know what else stands out? His ability to create this sense of community through storytelling. Whether through radio waves or printed pages, he understood that stories are these shared cultural gifts that bring people together.
The way you describe that captures why his work resonated with so many people. It's quite remarkable how his influence continues today.
And here's something to think about. In an age where content is often created to be consumed once and forgotten, Keillor's approach reminds us that the best stories are investments in our cultural future, meant to be passed down and rediscovered.
That's such a powerful observation about the lasting value of thoughtful storytelling.
Looking ahead, I think Keillor's perspective offers a crucial lesson for modern content creators and consumers alike. It's not just about producing or consuming more content, it's about creating and choosing stories worth returning to.
Well, that brings everything full circle, doesn't it? The idea is that the true value of a story lies in its ability to keep giving over time.
Exactly. And as we wrap up, I think that's the real gift Keillor gave us. Not just his stories and shows, but this timeless perspective on how art and literature can be both accessible and profound, both personal and universal. With that, we conclude this exciting episode. If you enjoyed this episode, I'd appreciate a like and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Your support truly helps this channel grow. See you again tomorrow. Yours, Sandor.